Yo, Counter Attack podcast with myself, Daps. Guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing. I'm tired. I feel like I've just watched my team. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like I've just watched my team lose, or in fact, no, wait. I obviously wanted. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start, guys. So let me just. This is in the immediate aftermath of that match that I watched just now. That monstrosity of a match. I say monstrosity, but it's a monstrosity from Chelsea's point. Yes, they got the 3 points, but to be honest, it was an exciting game, and I was on live. So, guys, if you go and watch this, just make sure you click on the live from last night and just view it for like 10, 15 seconds. Get the algorithm up and like it. But yeah, guys, it was just. First of all, it was a really, really good game. Really, really exciting. Second of all, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about Chelsea and Tottenham, Chelsea, however you want to put it, that makes such an exciting game. Where does this rivalry even stem from? Obviously it's a London derby, but sorry, where does this hatred for each other come from? It wasn't always like that. Did it all start from the Battle of the Bridge, the Willian transfer? Like where did it come from? I don't know, but if we're gonna get into the game, yeah, listen, the referees, and this is where I'm gonna start. In fact, no, I'm not gonna start there. I'm gonna start with Tottenham straight out the blocks. Like they got their goal after 7 minutes, or I don't know however long it was. They got their goal, Kulusevski, lucky ricochet, and it goes in. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Tottenham, before that, Tottenham were playing ball. And I was thinking, I even said on the live, and this is why it's good, because on my live, you can go back and hear me saying all these things. I said, Tottenham need to, even before the first goal, I said, Tottenham need to get through. Chelsea need to get through the first 10, 15 minutes, because the way Tottenham were playing ball, confidence was up. Confidence was up, and Chelsea did not have any answers. They weren't looking good. They were giving the ball away anyhow. Like it just looked like kids football, and Tottenham, if Tottenham had gone 2-0 up, it would have been deserved. Do you get what I'm saying? And then there's like two big incidents before even a penalty and whatever. That Udogie one. So Udogie, if I'm being serious about the Udogie one, he got all ball, yes, but from when your studs are up and you're off the ground, you leave the referee no choice if it goes to VAR. And I think, and this is where the problem comes with a lot of people, the inconsistencies, the fact that they don't even check. No, it wasn't that one. No, they checked the Udogie one. They checked that. I stand corrected. They checked the Udogie one and gave a yellow. And you know what? I can see why they gave a yellow. But I think for a lot of people looking at that, you look at some of the challenges, that Gusto one, Curtis Jones one. Like, there's just so many challenges that, they've given reds for, which maybe should have been a red. But that one, if you're keeping in line and staying consistent with everything that you've seen, that should also be a red. So I had to just check that I was actually recording. That should also be a red. But they didn't. Okay, we move. Now, the Romero one. Listen, Romero's kicked out. He's kicked out at someone. I think it was Colwell. Yeah, he's kicked out at Colwell, yeah. And I think down the other end, they actually had a chance as well. And Chelsea had a chance. So he's kicked out. And I saw it. The moment it happened, I saw it. But obviously, play continued. I think for it to not even get looked at, like, that is wild. It's actually wild that they didn't even look at it. I just feel like when it's Arsenal, they'll look at it 10 times and then send the player off. But it's just so, and I'm tired. I'm tired of every single game being about the refereeing decisions. To get what I'm saying? So even if we even go to the goal that Chelsea got, like, Casado's goal, for me, it should have stood. I think he's in an offside position. I think it was Jackson. He's in an offside position, but he's not interfering with anything. He didn't touch the ball. The goalkeeper wouldn't have got it either way. Do you get what I'm saying? And, it shouldn't have been given. But again, cool. And then we go to the pen. I saw that tackle and straight away I thought to myself, and bearing in mind, because I'm on live, I can't actually hear the commentary, so I don't know what's going on. But I'm seeing that it's taking them so long to review the challenge. Everyone can see how bad the tackle was. Everyone can see it's definitely a red card, but yet it's taken so long. And I think this is, I think this has come as I think this is an effect of oh no, this is as a result. That's the word I'm looking for. Gosh, my English is really not Englishing today. I think this was as a result of all the wrong decisions that have happened recently, and then you had the one over the weekend with Arsenal, which we'll touch on, where they're just taking long for clear decisions. I think that referees now are second guessing themselves the whole way. I feel like VAR are passing the buck a lot of the time to the refs. Like no one really looks like they want to make a decision, and it's taking so long to make every decision, especially in the big games. And you want the right decision, yes, but you also want one that's in a timely manner. But because the pressure has been onto them, like I said, every decision they're taking so long to do. It's either they're taking so long to make a decision, or they're just not even looking at it in terms of VAR anyway, and it's a massive problem. I definitely do feel though like the right decision was made. Romero was that tackle from Romero was horrible. It was nasty. And bearing in mind, and I know people that listen to the podcast are probably sick and tired of me saying this, but when you've broken your leg before, like I have, because of like mad challenges or whatever, challenges like that you just do not have time for. And that Romero challenge, Romero's gone back to, that's the Romero we know. Everyone's saying, oh, Romero, he's changed and, the captaincy has made him a different player. Nope. That is the Romero we know. Anytime there's a slight bit of emotion or it's a high intensity game, Romero, the switch goes. And for him to make that tackle in the box like that, it just goes to show just how rash and how reckless he is. And that tackle could easily be a leg breaker. Easily. And I'm saying that as someone that's broken their leg, like double leg break. That them tackles there, I've got no time for. And the only surprise is that it took them so long to even make that decision. And, the referees will be like, yeah, we made the right decision. But things like that shouldn't even be happening when he shouldn't even be on the pitch in the first place. So yes, the two people that end up getting sent off for Tottenham should have been sent off before. But that's not because the referees were great. No, it's just because the players were stupid enough to do the same things again. So, bad tackle, Cole Palmer. You know what? What I will say though, Vicario, I've not even touched on the second half yet because you see Chelsea. Anyway, Vicario, yeah. I don't know where. I think someone on my live said they got it from Empoli in Italy. And I've been really impressed with Vicario. I thought he was just going to be, another keeper that's just, all right, maybe. But he's really, really impressed me. Like, really, really impressed me. And they have a top goalkeeper in Vicario. Honestly, he's a really, really good goalkeeper. Right. So now we get into the juicy bits. Chelsea come 1-1. What surprised me straight away was the high line. And this is where Ange Postecoglou, I think his name is. I always mess up his name, so forgive me. Ange Postecoglou really messed up and really showed his, I don't want to say his immaturity as a manager, but he was a bit naive to think that he could continue playing the same way with that high line, high intensity. It's one thing playing with a high line, but they're pressing high as well. And when you're down to 10 men to do that, it was brave. And it could have been, well, it was 4s in the end, but it could have been 5, 6, 7s. Do you get what I'm saying? From early, not just the last 10 minutes. It could have happened from a way sooner. And then they managed to just about get through to halftime, Tottenham. And that was with a couple, not even just about, with a couple scares. They managed to get through. I was thinking they're going to come out, they're going to be more compact, they're going to sit in and try hit on the counter-attack, shout out counter-attack every time. But no, not Tottenham, not Ange Postecoglou. He decides to come out for the second half and play the exact same way and press them high and with real intensity and keep that line on the halfway. Keep that defensive line on the halfway line. And after Raheem Sterling's gone through once, twice, Cucurella's gone through a couple. Something in you should just be like, you know what, we can't do this. Like, let's drop all the way back, because it was only a matter of time before a goal went in. And I do think that Ange Postecoglou, I think he showed his naivety in not addressing that straight away, because I was screaming, I was tweeting, I was saying all of these things, saying, why is he still playing so high? I didn't realize that the commentary, because obviously I was on live, I didn't hear the commentary. I didn't realize that the commentators were actually saying the same things. But honestly, it was like just time and time again. And then I said at halftime, again, refer back to my live, I said at halftime, Udogie, who got booked in the first half, he's going to get sent off. Udogie, I've seen enough of him to know that he's got that young, rashness in him, where he just doesn't know how to chill. He doesn't know how to just, put the brakes on a bit when it comes to certain tackles. And I knew there was going to be an incident like the one we saw with Raheem Sterling, where he's just going to go all guns blazing and take a man out. And he did it. And he got sent off. And then it was 9 men. And then you're just like, oh, and I haven't even mentioned the fact that Van der Ven and Maddison went off in the first half. And I think this is why we have to, when we talk about Tottenham and how well they've played and how they can go on and challenge and all of that, I think we also have to acknowledge just how quickly things can change, because in like the snap of a finger, Maddison's gone off injured, Van der Ven's gone off injured. 2 of their most important players this season, 2 of their best performing players this season have gone off injured. On top of that, you've got 9 men. Like, everything that could go wrong for Tottenham in this match went wrong. Everything. We had disallowed goals. They had the red card. Like, it was all just going wrong. And now all of a sudden they've gone from unbeaten and looking like a real threat to the top, to the top of the league or whatever, to now not being unbeaten, being without Maddison, being without Van der Ven, being without Udogie, being without Romero. Like, it's now looking a bit higgy hagger. Do you get what I'm saying? So it just goes to show how quickly things can change. But what I will say, and I really don't want to spend too much time on it, because Chelsea really annoyed me. I think today I realised just how bad Chelsea were. I can't believe Arsenal dropped points against this team. I can't believe Arsenal allowed them to dominate them like that, because I realised today again how bad Chelsea are. Because I've never seen so many teams get in behind so many times and it just amount to nothing. Mudryk came on for what, 25 minutes, half hour maybe, did absolutely nothing except foul Pedro Porro and Vicario however many times. He had no touch, nothing, like nothing. You had Cucurella when he went in, cut in, he should have passed to Sterling, he didn't. Like, so many times the pass was on. Just a pass with even 40% quality on it. Just put it in behind, into the grass. No, they're overhitting it. Vicario's coming out doing sweeper keeper. Like, they were fouling, giving away stupid fouls. And then when they eventually got their goal and they were celebrating, I even said, I was just like, they shouldn't even celebrate that, because they were bad. Chelsea, like, they won 4-1, but they were really, really bad. Make no mistake about it. And even at 2-1 and 9 men, Tottenham could have come back straight away if it weren't for an offside decision. Tottenham, that Dyer goal, which was a good finish by the way, that would have meant that they come back straight away. And I wouldn't have even bet any money that Chelsea would have even gone on to get another goal at that point. No, 100% I wouldn't have. And then after that, there was another chance when Bentancur got the header and it just went wide. Then after that, Son had the chance and then they got up the other end and scored. Chelsea were bad. At some point, I was just like, what am I watching? And they were giving away, even the way that they were giving away fouls. I'm not going to lie, that was really annoying me. You know, if I was playing for Chelsea, yeah, obviously I'm not that good, but still, if I was playing for Chelsea in that game and I'm seeing man giving away the fouls that they're giving away, like, until you're in that position, until you're on the pitch playing, or you've been in that position, like playing for a team. You don't understand how annoying it is giving away fouls like that. Gusto gave one away, and I was just like, what the heck are you doing? Like, they were just such stupid fouls, and giving Tottenham the chance to then go and put the ball into the box and almost score a couple times. And, you know, upon all the disallowed goals, upon the red cards, Chelsea winning 4-1, like, I feel like even with the score, people are walking away from that game thinking Chelsea are just so bad. I've never known a team to win 4-1 and the narrative is that they are so bad in terms of the team that won 4-1. Because what I was seeing was not a team worthy of Europe, was not a team worthy of a 4-1 scoreline. And make no mistake about it, if that had stayed 11 versus 11, Chelsea would have got smoked and got out of it. Because a lot of their play today, even with 9 men, when Tottenham had 9 men, was just childish. They're doing childish things. Blazing the ball over, you know, simple passes in behind and not doing it, giving away stupid Brother, I was getting mad. I don't even know why. I was legit getting mad watching that. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Nicholas Jackson, you got your hat-trick, but then you got your hat-trick, but then you blazed that one over the bar. Probably, even the ones you were scoring, you were almost missing. And I like you, Nicholas Jackson, but come on, get me. I don't even know who even played well for Chelsea. I don't even know. No, I don't know who played. Tottenham were even... Chelsea won 4-1, but Tottenham were the better team. How does that make sense? Tottenham defended really, really well, almost got the goals back and everything. Even with 9 men, I felt like they were the better team. Chelsea only won only because literally only because the 9 men. You can say whatever you want, but literally because 9 men, and it was bound to happen. Oh, listen. Yeah, but guys, you let me know what you thought about that match. I'm done with the refereeing. The standard refereeing is really bad in this league. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. But yeah, let me know what you think about the match. But I will say that it was an exciting match. It was an exciting match because someone put in the comments as well what it is about these two teams, why they don't like each other, where that comes from. Like, I actually really need to know this. I've asked this before, but I don't think I got the answer. But yeah, I'm going to quickly touch on Arsenal. That was what I do want to touch. I don't even want to touch on if it was over the line or whatever. What I do want to touch on is that people talk about Arsenal's performance, yeah, and I don't think people. You always want your team to go and like batter a team or play better than you. Always want that, but then sometimes you just have to be like, do you know what? It's not going your way, but as long as it's not going your way, if you're still in the game and you come away from the game with anything, and going away to St. James's Park, who are, you know, to a Newcastle team who are banging form, who are at it right now, it's not easy. It's not easy. So I think people are being incredibly harsh on Arsenal as a whole because Newcastle played well and they defended well with their lives. They defended really, really well. But I think the manner in which the game was lost with the whole ball being over the line, then the foul or the possible foul or the offside, like I think it's the manner that really gets me. And we do, you know, sometimes decisions can go against you. And if it was just like a marginal offside goal that, you know, they've given, cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, but the decision with the ball going over the line, all this debating about it didn't sit well with me. But it is what it is. But like I said, people shouldn't be too harsh on them. I think obviously Havertz is the big one. And I keep saying it. Havertz is having a torrid time right now. And I keep saying what keeps killing Havertz is the fact that he keeps starting over people that he should not be starting over. If Havertz was coming off the bench and making an impact, like he did for a couple games, I don't think people would be so hard on him. But I think where he's playing and then he's doing the only impact he's having is to kick a man off the pitch and make it more of a hostile environment for a hostile atmosphere for Arsenal. When he's only doing that, I think he doesn't do himself any favors. But yeah, he's having a bad time, man. But yeah, I don't know what else there is to talk about because Doku, yes. Doku, listen. Guys, go on this podcast. The evidence is there. The moment I saw Doku on this pitch, I said it's going to be very long for Grealish. Shout out my guy Scorch. I was saying to Scorcher, I said, listen, everything Grealish can do, Doku can do. Everything. And he probably does it better. Probably more direct. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you tell me what Doku does, I mean, what Grealish can do that Doku can't do. And this ain't me just being like the shiny new toy, because Grealish is still like quality player. But I think Pep can see that, nah, this is actually an upgrade. 4 assists and a goal is insane. I don't care how they come about, but it's actually insane. And every time he gets the ball, you know something's going to happen. You can show him down the line. He'll go down the line and still get past you. Like, his output is crazy. Grealish has more of that, the link up thing where he comes inside and then, you know, links up with people and what. Yeah, he's got that, but Doku has not got time. Doku ain't got time to sit there, do link up and come into the centre midfield and you do what. He's not got time. His thing, stand the player up, and it's like me versus you 1v1. Sometimes he might just pass it off, but he's gonna no, he'll get it back. 1v1, Doku is. I thought Saka was the best in the league 1v1. I'm not gonna lie to you, but Doku, yeah, I've seen enough. And people might say it's reactionary and whatever, and that's not to say that. Oh, am I being reactionary? Let me catch myself. Okay, let me actually ask this as a genuine question. Obviously, 1v1, we know Saka is the man. Get me? Like that's his strength, 1v1. You know he's gonna get past you. But who is better 1v1 out of Doku and Saka? I want to say Doku, but I also know that I've just seen Doku do what he's been doing the last couple of weeks, and Saka's been a bit off form at times. But 1v1, I genuinely think Saka is, like, if we take Doku out of the equation, Saka is by far the best in the league 1v1, by far. And I think Doku might, that's a close one. But yeah, you know, you guys let me know who's better 1v1. Yeah, 1v1. Defender, winger versus defender, who's better, Saka or Doku? I'm going to sit on the fence here. Yeah, because they're both mad, but I don't know. Doku just got that extra. I think it's because of that burst, that 5 yard burst of pace. But yeah, the leagues is open. I'm going to do another pod tomorrow. We're going to do another pod tomorrow. I'm going out tomorrow. We'll see. We're going to do another pod tomorrow. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think about everything I've said. I'm out.